Hi guys, it's Dustin. Thank you so much for parking your boat with me. I am back with a microphone and a sock and a dream. So I am in my climbing clothes. If you're watching the video, I am in my climbing clothes because I just got back from climbing. Mid-sesh, it was like a very average session, not a very good climbing session because I think I'm getting bored. I think I'm getting bored because I don't have any climbing friends and it's really pissing me off because I feel like the fun of climbing is like having friends there. I was just vlogging about this, so I'm not gonna get too much into it. But today has just been a really off day for me. I'm gonna lie to y'all. I woke up and I was just having very weird vibes. Also, as I talked about in my last episode, my living situation is not the best, so I'm still dealing with that. And yeah, overall, I'm trying not to let it kill my vibes, but that is just the situation right now. So, yeah, and then guys, I tried vlogging today. I don't know how to vlog anymore. Like, I don't think I like vlogging anymore because it stresses me out. I feel like everything I film is so boring. Like, every time I talk, I feel like I'm boring. Like, it's like I don't know how to crack a joke anymore. Like, what? I don't know what the fuck's going on. I don't know what's going on. And whenever I film, I don't know. I just feel like my vlogs, I feel this stress with vlogs that I need to, like, tell a coherent story and, like, vlog in, like, a chronological order. And I don't know, I don't know what to talk about. I don't know what to vlog about anymore, and I just don't think I enjoy vlogging anymore. And I'm trying so I think at most what I can do is like a day in my life type vlog. But other than that, like a week in my life, that type of shit, I don't think I can do that anymore, which sucks because I love documenting my memories, but I feel like I only document like the events of my life, and then it's hard to like put it together as a vlog because, with the vlog, the in between is like the talking, right? Like the life updates, the random chatty moments. I have nothing to chat about anymore. Like when it comes to my YouTube channel, I have nothing to chat about anymore. And I don't know. I think I'm just in a funk when it comes to vlogging. I tried vlogging my day today, and it just like was just me in my car. Like literally, it was just me in my car talking, and that's it. Like I wasn't vlogging anything else. Like I vlogged a little bit of my climbing session, like in my climbing gym, but not too much because there was too many people, and I don't know. Like I don't know. I just think I don't know how to vlog anymore. Like, I don't know how to vlog anymore, and I think I'm gonna stop vlogging and just do, like, I need, like, a topic. Like, I need a topic when I vlog. I wanna start doing vlogs, like, where I go to IKEA, where I go to my climbing gym and, like, have a little I actually just bought these, like, mini microphones off Amazon, and they were, like, so cheap, $40. Just tested the audio. It's really not that great. Like, the audio is not that great, so I think I might return them. For $40, it's, like, not bad, it's, like, fine, but I don't know, I just think I would like a higher quality audio, so I think I'm gonna return those, and, yeah, we really just jumped into the weekly session, the weekly check-in. Like, how are you guys? Sorry, I, like, jumped in there because it's been a day. It's been a day. Also, it's hot, so I'm like irritated, and it's summertime. But my summer just has not been the vibes I've wanted it to be. I went to my friend Amber's grad party yesterday, so that was chill. Had really good food. And she wanted me to get drunk because the thing about me is I don't get drunk that often, and I don't get drunk especially in my hometown. Like it is very rare for me to get drunk. I'm trying to dabble in it a little bit. But personally, like, getting drunk and partying in Sacramento, it doesn't sound too appealing to me. And every time I've done it, I've only been proven right that it's not appealing. Because, like, I've gone out in Sacramento, I've gone drunk in Sacramento. And, like, I've talked about this on Patreon last week on the bonus episode about nightlife in Sacramento. But it is just not giving. It's just not giving. Like, I need a crowded club. That's when I can get drunk. Cause like that's just like the appropriate, like I can't just get drunk and chill. Like, people who just like get drunk at home, and just chill out. Like I can't do that. If I'm doing that, like it has to be like more of a wine and like cheese and like that kind of vibe. It has to be like a vibe, it has to be like wine night, but I'm not gonna freaking take shots of tequila. I'm sorry. I can't like just at home just to like sit there. I don't know. Like I find no need to do that. I'm like, I could just chill without alcohol. But my friend Amber wanted me to get drunk because one of her favorite things is to get drunk. I'm making her sound like an alcoholic. She likes to get drunk at her house. Like her favorite spot to get drunk is her house because then she can just go to bed right away. And she likes to get drunk with her friends. And she doesn't really like clubbing and stuff. She likes just like getting drunk with her friends. Like no matter what the setting. But for me personally, like I only like getting drunk when it's like we're going out dancing. Like that's like the vibe. I mean, not that I have to get drunk to go dancing. I can go dancing sober. But like if I am drinking, that's the type of situation I would drink in. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Anyway, so I only took one shot of that Don Julio, which I've never had before, yesterday. More for like a celebratory thing because like everyone was doing it together, and I was like, okay. And that shit like rocked me. Like, I don't know if it's because I didn't eat dinner yet before I took that shot, but god damn, did I feel that? I felt that shot in me, in my soul. So I had to eat a bunch of food and chug like 2 water bottles to like sober up because I was like, I'm trying to go home. Like, she was like, you can stay over. I'm like, thank you. That's so nice, but I don't want to. Like, I knew because I'm going to Seattle next week and I have just so much on my schedule that I just knew I could not stay. Like, I need to wake up in the morning. I wanted to climb in the morning, which I did. And, you know, like, I just have too much to be... I'm, like, stressed right now. There's a lot of stuff I need to do that I cannot be doing. I cannot just be chilling like that. I need to get all this filming done before I leave next Friday to go to Seattle, because I know I'm going to be gone in Seattle for, like, 10 days, and I know it's going to be very hard for me to work during those days. So I'm, like, trying to get all my filming done before I leave, which is stressing me the fuck out because I have to film this podcast. I think I'm trying to film 2 podcasts today. We'll see if that fucking happens. I might have to end up filming an episode in Seattle, which might be fun. Maybe I could film a little camping episode because I'm going camping. So maybe I'll film a little podcast like that, which could be cool. So yeah, and then I have to film 2 Instagram reels that are sponsored, but they're like more of like production. So like I actually have to go out with my friend. They have to help me shoot the actual video. It's a whole thing. Honestly, I put this on myself because I'm the one who decided I want to be creative with my sponsorships, and I don't want to like just do like a basic ass sponsorship that's like, buy this thing, you know? Like I want it to be like more creative than that, so it's taking a little bit more time and a little bit more energy out of me. But I think in the end, it's going to be worth it. So that's my weekly check-in. How are you guys doing? Let me know in the comments. First of all, I would also like to say thank you for all the love in the last episode. You guys were so nice, and I got some DMs from you guys saying how you related to me, and you really appreciate that I shared that stuff in the last episode. And yeah, it made me feel really, really good. Like, it made me feel better that, I don't know, I was kind of scared. Like, honestly, posting that episode, I was reluctant to post it because, one, I feel like it was just like too serious. And also the episode was a bit shorter, and I don't know, I just felt like it wasn't the vibe. Like, it wasn't fun, it wasn't funny, and I want to be able to try to, like, make you guys laugh, you know, and make you guys have a good day, and, like, I don't want to be a downer, but I don't know. Not necessarily that, like, I don't share things with you guys, because as you guys know, like, whenever I'm sad, I'm fucking sharing that shit to you guys all the time, but, like, I don't know, there's just something about sharing that, which is it's a side of me that I've never shared, really, for, like, the past 5 years of my life that I've been like kind of on this grind. And so yeah, thank you guys for all the sweet comments about that, and hopefully I get out of this situation. And thank you guys for all the love on the new intro and the outro, by the way. And yeah, just thank you. And I got some really sweet DMs, and I'm really glad that like that was like a bit of a comfort for you guys, that, you know, some of us are all kind of going through the same thing, and it's kind of crazy. And I feel like if I didn't have this, that's why I'm really grateful for this podcast, because I feel like if I didn't have this podcast, that would have never been shared. And with my YouTube videos, again, like I was just saying, like I find it hard lately to vlog, and like I think vlogs are like the most authentic way to share my life, but I feel like I need to curate it so much because I've built this like aesthetic brand for myself, and I feel this need to keep up with it. And it's hard, like I don't know. I don't want my quality to like go down. I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out. I just think I need to take a step back from my vlogging, but I also like vlogging to look back on it. So I think I just need to figure out how I like to vlog, and I need to just not stress out so much about what footage I'm getting and just vlog. Just vlog what I can, vlog what I can think of, go back to the editing room and see what I can do. I think that's what I need to do. But I tried doing that, and I'm looking at my summer vlog so far, and I'm like, this shit's a mess. This shit is a mess and will not be interesting to anyone to watch because it's just like jumping to everywhere. I'm not talking in the clips. It's just like me hanging out with my friends. I'm like, no one gives a fuck about this, you know? People like when like I like sit down and I'm talking like this pretty much in vlogs, I think, because it's like showing more personality and like connection. But man, do I have like nothing to talk about, which is so ironic because I'm literally filming a podcast right now and talking my ass off. But like, I feel like this podcast low key is probably like taking all my talking juices. So I can't talk in my regular YouTube videos. I think that's it, honestly, because I vent to you guys on this podcast and then I don't have anything left to talk about on my normal YouTube channel. And that's the tea of it all, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm going to go play pickleball tonight with my friends. Gonna vlog that for sure. Because I feel like that's something I've been wanting to vlog. And we'll see what I can do. Bada bing, bada boom. And also I might vlog Seattle. Maybe I'll just vlog Seattle. I don't know. Okay. Back to my talking points. Oh my gosh. I didn't even plan out what I was going to talk about today. Like, I have like points written down from throughout the week. But, we have totally a bunch of stuff to talk about. I wanted to talk about the lost art form of a summer bucket list. It's summertime, it's June, it's summertime, it's a good time, hey. And I posted this TikTok of me like outside writing my summer bucket list, and so many people liked that TikTok. You know what I hate? I hate when people are like, yeah, and that TikTok went viral, and then you pull up and it's like not even viral. Like, people, I don't know, I think people are misconstrued, is that even a word? I don't know, on what viral is. So I always laugh a little bit when like a smaller creator, and that's not even tea, that's not even like shade or anything, because I consider myself a small creator. But like when someone like gets a TikTok that like, you know, gets maybe 50K likes and it's like, oh, I'm viral, my viral TikTok. Because it's like, that's not viral. You know, these days, I think viral is like a 50 million viewed TikTok. That's what a viral TikTok is. You know, like, would that TikTok get you on Ellen? I think that's how you can grade it. Would it get you on Ellen? No? Okay. I think, and it's so crazy because like back in the day though, like 50K likes and stuff, that probably would be considered viral. But in these days, it's like, that's kind of like the average on TikTok, I feel like. I don't know. Anyway, so I made this TikTok about the lost art form of summer bucket list, and a lot of people asked me what was on my list. And now I made a TikTok also sharing what was on my list, but I thought I would talk about it on this podcast because one of you guys did request that. So I was like, okay, let me fucking do that because that's something I love to do. So first of all, a summer bucket list. Now, everyone's always complaining about like how they're not having a good summer, and that is because y'all, you need a summer bucket list. And not even just a summer bucket list, but you need a bucket list for every season. This is a thing I like to do, not all the time, but like for Halloween, like October, I will make a Halloween bucket list. And one of these years I think like 2 years ago in LA, I made a October bucket list with my friends, and it was like, go to Universal Horror Nights, go to an escape room, go to a frat party, something like that. We had this bucket list, we did it, and it was such a fun Halloween season. And I think we need a bucket list. Like, if life is ever feeling drab, you need to make a bucket list so that you have ideas on what to do and it motivates you to do stuff. I feel like why, as an adult, summer is such a bore if you're not fucking flying to Europe and having a Euro summer. Like, if you're just like living a normal life at home, it can feel boring. And the solution is a summer bucket list, okay? To have a Judy Moody Not Bummer Summer. Did y'all read those books? Did y'all watch that movie? Yeah. To have a Judy Moody Not Bummer Summer, you need to make a bucket list because that's what Judy Moody did, and that's what you need to do too. And a lot of people complain. They're like, some of us are poor, some of us, you know, ABC, excuse. And I understand that. I totally understand that. But the thing is, you don't have to write extravagant things on your bucket list, guys. You don't need to do that. Like, I'm going to share my bucket list right now, and a lot of the things on there are just such mundane, like, not even mundane, but it's like things that are so simple, but it's a cool experience to do in summer, and it's a thing that I want to do on my summer bucket list. And yeah, and people put a lot of stress in that, where like they'll write a summer bucket list, but then they won't get everything done, and then they'll be pissed off. But the thing about a summer bucket list is it's there for fun. Like, it's there to motivate you. You don't have to check off every single thing on your bucket list. It's kind of just like you make the bucket list, you go throughout your summer, and you check things off like every week or so. And let's say you have a week that's free and you're like, I'm so bored, there's nothing to do. You go on your bucket list, you see what you haven't done, and you try to do it. And I'm gonna share my bucket list right now. Let me share it. Let me grab my journal real quick. It's down here. This is also my summer journal. Now, if you guys don't do this, last summer I did this, where I started a new journal, and my goal was to finish the journal by the end of summer, or fill it up as much as you can. And you can like junk journal, tape things in there, like receipts. That's what I did, as you can see. You know, just like fill it up, write about your days, and that helps you also appreciate your summer a little bit, because I feel like sometimes we do cool things in the summer, we just don't remember it. So by journaling, you can remember those things. Does that make sense? I don't know. I did this last summer when I went backpacking, and it was so much fun. And now I have a whole like book I can look back on, recalling my days when I was backpacking around the world. And it's something I haven't actually looked back and read it, just because I feel like, I don't know, there's a lot to read through, and I just haven't done that yet. I've also just been having kind of a bit of an underwhelming summer. That's the thing I've been going through lately, is like, last summer was such a big summer for me. Like, I did so much last summer, and this summer I'm kind of just not having the best time. I'm at home in a toxic family situation, and I'm like going places, but I think it's because last summer I was literally somewhere new every single day. I was just like, what am I going to do today every single day? Which is like so freeing, and it was such a privilege. And this summer I'm not doing that, at least right now. I am traveling places, like, again, like I said, I'm going to literally going to Seattle next week, but like it's all spread out, and it's the in-between that's kind of getting me down. So yeah, that's been a thing I've been journaling a lot about lately, is trying to process those emotions, and also trying to remind myself. Here's the thing, like, I feel like I'm so performative in my journal, where like I know what's healthy for me to say, so I say it so that I can help myself learn it and believe it. Does that make sense? For example, like, I'm feeling like I'm writing stuff like, last summer was so much better than this summer. But then I'm like, but every summer has so much hope and potential, and it's about practicing gratitude and blah, 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 blah. Like, I'd be writing that shit in my journal. And it's true. Like, I know what's the healthy mindset to think about, so I'm trying to think about that and like drive that into me, but I can't help but like be like, you know? So that's what's been happening. But it's true. Like, I feel like every summer can be special, and it's about practicing gratitude, and it's about doing the little things. Anyway, let's get into my summer bucket list, shall we? Okay. Now, some of these things are going to be a bit extravagant, but most of these things are very simple things that you can do. Okay. So I don't want to hear that bullshit about, I don't have money, I don't have time. Because some of these things are literally free. Okay? And I'll get into it. Like, literally, one of these things I wrote, watch the sunset. You can literally walk outside your house and watch the sunset. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And free. And free. And free. And free. Okay? So, my summer 2025 bucket list. Also, I've already marked off a couple of these things, and it's only a few days into June. So, number 1, go camping. I'm doing that next week. Hey! Number 2, watch Call Me By Your Name. If you guys have been watching me for a while, you've heard me say, I watch Call Me By Your Name every pre-summer, kind of like a pre-game summer movie. And I watch Call Me By Your Name, like, usually the end of May, in May sometime, I will watch it before summer, just to kind of set the mood, because Call Me By Your Name is such a beautiful summer movie. Like, I just love the vibe of it, and it helps me get in the summer mood. So I love watching Call Me By Your Name. I've actually already done that, so check. Even though it's like such a devastating movie, I watch it more so for the vibes. For the vibes of like Italy and the countryside and bikes and I don't know. You guys get it. You guys get it. And I will say I watched it last summer before I went to have my own Euro summer and it was it was an experience. Oh my god. It just got me so excited for my backpacking trip and I don't know, it just set a really good precedent. And yeah, and I will say, like, every year it feels different. Like, last year, because I was about to go to Europe and I haven't, like, experienced romance at all, or, like, I'm a relationship before then, I loved my rewatch of Call Me By Your Name last year. Like, it was the most I've ever connected to that movie because I was literally about to go to Italy. This year, I watched it with my significant other. Didn't love it as much. It actually, like, last year, I rated it a 4.5 stars on Letterboxd. This year, 4 stars. Like, it went down just because I wasn't connecting with it as much anymore. I think it's because watching it, I wasn't romanticizing it as much anymore because I wasn't going to Italy. Also, now that I'm in like a healthy relationship, watching that movie, I can like very clearly see the toxicity of the relationship, which I know is the whole point of the movie. But I don't know. I guess I just never really saw the toxicity that much. Like I used to watch that movie and be like, oh my god, they're in love. They're in love. They're in love. Even though Oliver totally was not in love. What the fuck? So yeah, I don't know. This year, it was still a beautiful watch. Like obviously the movie is good. I just didn't feel the chemistry this time around. I didn't feel connected to it. I wasn't like romanticizing it. And yeah, but I will say like the last bit of that movie, like the speech with the monologue with the dad will always be so heartfelt and like beautiful and hit hit me in the soul, you know? So yeah, that was kind of my review of Call Me By Your Name, which was very interesting. If you guys haven't watched it this year, you should watch it. That's a thing you should put on your bucket list. Anyway, moving on. Go on a night drive. Have I done that? I don't think I've done that yet, which is crazy. I need to do that. I love going on a night drive with my friends. Roll the windows down, blast the music. It's a vibe. Skinny dip. You gotta put skinny dip, okay? Like, skinny dipping is an essential for your summer bucket list because I don't know, it's so summer. You know, it's like you go skinny dipping and it's like not that crazy, but it's like once you do it, you're like, oh, you feel accomplished. You feel like, oh my god, that was so crazy. This is summer, guys. This is summer. And that's how you feel when you skinny dip. And I've skinny dipped twice in my life, I believe. Yes, I've skinny dipped twice. Should I get into the story times of that? Okay. So the first time I skinny dipped was my first time in staying in a hostel. I was in Hawaii. I was in Hawaii, and it was my first time in a hostel. Became friends with like I never really knew hostel culture before, and hostel culture is kind of like crazy like that. And I became friends with these random Brits, and the British be crazy. Okay, the British are coming. The British are coming, and the British are crazy. Okay. They were like, yeah, we've been like skinny dipping like every day since we've been here. And I was like, I've never been skinny dipping, but I've always wanted to do it. And they were like, let's go skinny dipping. So we literally go skinny dipping in Waikiki Beach, which if you guys have never been to Oahu in Hawaii, that's like the most public beach ever, like the most popular tourist public beach ever. It's kind of crazy, but it was nighttime. So like no one was there. So we went out there. I don't know how, but these random people, like these random Germans came and were like, gonna skinny dip with us. I was like, oh, period. Also, keep in mind, oh my god, wait, this night was crazy. I'm just remembering all of it now. The whole hostel group, we went out, we're drinking and stuff. And I was like, oh my god, like everyone's like getting some, but I'm not. I decide to go hook up with somebody because I wanted to get some. Literally, I go to someone's place, hook up with them, then literally at the hookup, at the house of the hookup, my friend is calling me because we plan to go skinny dipping, and my Brit friend that I made, she was like, "Where you at? Where you at? Like we about to go skinny dipping," and I was like, "Hold up, put it on my pants, like okay, bye, go and get my Uber, like," and then I drove straight to the beach. There's a whole group of them, and we all just kind of like count down, and then we're all like, "Let's go," and then we just drop all our clothes and we just run in. Everyone was so comfortable. It was my first time, so I literally was like, I went so fast. I was like running, running, running. But once you do it, it's kind of like, oh, that was kind of like whatever. Like, who cares? We're all human beings. Naked bodies are weird. We all look weird. Like, it's like not that big of a deal. And there was a big group of us guys. Like, I want to say like 10 of us, maybe even more. I don't even know. And yeah, and then we just like went to the beach. It's kind of interesting. It's kind of like weird, like having just kind of like free balling like that in the ocean. But it's freeing. It's very, very freeing. And if any of y'all have skinny dip before, like you guys get the feeling. It's kind of like very like, I don't know. It's so freeing. And yeah, so I went skinny dipping with a bunch of strangers because I barely knew those people. Like I knew them for like maybe 2 days, and then we went skinny dipping, which was wild. So yeah, and then a lot of them were so like comfortable being naked. Like someone was like, "Oh my god, take a picture of us." It was the Germans, and they were just like complete like, "Can you take a picture of me and my bros?" Literally, they're just naked. I was like, "Oh my god." But it's like I feel like Europeans are kind of like that. No, there was a time when I was in when I was in Levanto, Italy. I was on the beach vlogging, and people in Europe, they just be like topless, which free the nipple, free the nipple. But babies are like naked on the beach in Europe, at least where I was in Italy. So I was vlogging, and then these naked babies would just be in the background. So I'd be like, let me stop vlogging. Because there's just naked people. There's just naked children and stuff like that. So I had to like be very careful when I was vlogging there. So that's why like I had to like be like really up close to my face, like, hey guys, like when I was vlogging. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So, oh yeah, back to the Hawaii skinny dipping story. It was a great time. It was a great time, but we get out. I put on my clothes hella fast, because like I don't want people to be seeing me like that. Oh yeah, these two people were quite literally having doing the deed in the ocean, and one of the girls was like a person I like became friends with, and the guy wasn't that cute. So I was like, girl, I think you could do better than that, though. Like, you could do better than that. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. You do you. You do you. So yeah, they quite literally did the deed in the ocean, which I feel like would be so uncomfortable. Like having all that sand up your booty. Like, I don't know. All in the crevices, the salt. I couldn't even think about that. Oh my god. That's crazy. I don't know. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to talk shit, because if that opportunity came to me to like do the deed on the beach, I might do it just to say I did it. Gotta try everything once. Have I had? No, I haven't. I've gotten really. What is this, Patreon? I'm acting like this episode. I'm acting like this is Patreon. Nah, I gotta save this shit for Patreon. Which Patreon plug. I do have a Patreon if you guys would like to show me extra support on there. We have a 30-minute extended episode every single week following the main episode. I just keep the cameras rolling and I talk for 30 more minutes. And I share a bit more on there. We get a bit more juicy on there. I do love life updates. My patrons get to hear those first. I get juicy. I just feel like I can be more unfiltered on there. But clearly I'm pretty unfiltered on this podcast too, because I'll just be talking about whatever like this. But yeah, so check that out. Also, there's other perks. I also have bonus videos. If you do the $10 tier, I have some bonus videos. And what else do I got? Oh, you get a shout out, your name listed at the end screen of every episode now. And yeah, there's just a lot of cool things on there. We get to be close. Getting deep in the passenger seat segment where you guys ask questions. I will like usually prioritize my patrons. But also feel free to like ask me questions in the comments below if you'd like to be a part of that segment, because sometimes my patrons don't have any questions. So I'll just like reference, let me ask the audience. So I'll sometimes go into the comments there and answer that. So, yeah. So that was, how did I even get there? How did we even get here? Oh, second time I went skinny dipping was I hosted this trip in Thailand with my friend Deborah. And it was just like a group of me, Deborah, and our subscribers. Like there was like 10 of us, right? And we all met that week. And we all got so close too. Like literally love my Thailand group gang down. Like we got so close that week. Literally just like a bunch of my subscribers, we all met in Thailand. We all met for the first time. We were all strangers. It was such an amazing trip. Like I have a Thailand vlog if you guys want to go watch it. It was such an amazing trip. Genuinely like a movie. Like I couldn't have asked for a better trip. Like going to Thailand and meeting up with a bunch of strangers. and we all just like vibe like that. Like it was crazy. Anyway, we ended the trip by going skinny dipping. Whose idea was it? Maybe me. Okay, guys, maybe I said it. Maybe it was me. Maybe I was like, hey guys, we should go skinny dipping. Like I may have suggested that idea. What? And you know what? That's fine because I was curating the vibe. Like, I won't be lying if I don't say I curate the vibe. Like, in a group setting, sometimes I do curate the vibe. Sometimes I make things happen, okay? Sometimes I take up the party leader role. I take up the party host role, okay? And sometimes that's just, someone's got to do it. Someone's got to do it. And you know what? We all had and it was like a great time. So we all went to the beach. Also, we're at this like resort. No one's ever at the beach, so it was pretty private. And we all also the water in Thailand is so warm. So yeah, we were all like, okay guys, let's do it. It was so dark too, so we couldn't even like see each other really. It was like just silhouettes. We take off all our clothes, we go into the water. And yeah, so I went skinny. Now that I think about it, I've only gone skinny dipping with like strangers. Like I've never gone skinny dipping with like my friends before. Actually, technically I went skinny dipping with Deborah. And she's my friend. So and everyone, I mean, now I'm friends with everyone I've gone skinny dipping before. It's kind of like a bonding thing. What if that's like a thing I do? Like, every time I become friends with someone, it's like, okay, if we want to get real close and bond, we have to go skinny dipping together now that we're friends. But yeah, those are 2 times I've gone skinny dipping. I would love to go skinny dipping again, obviously, because it's on my bucket list. And it's just a really fun thing. It's also like so simple. Also, you can go skinny dipping by yourself too. So if you're not comfortable with people, literally, and you don't have to go to the ocean, you don't have to go to the beach, although that's what I've done. You can go to a lake, you can go to a private pool. If you have a pool, just swim naked in your pool. Like that's the easiest way to skinny dip ever. Okay? I think that's just like a really summer vibe. Really good summer vibe. Anyway, next, hike, which I think I've done that, so I can mark that off. Stargaze is another one. Get a gnarly tan line. Now, I know tanning's bad for you. It is. And you know what? Sometimes it's fun. I don't care. Sometimes it's fun. And, you know, we're all going to get wrinkly anyways. We're all going to get old and wrinkly anyways. And yeah, maybe I'll have leather skin and look like a fucking conservative Republican, whatever the fuck. I don't care. It doesn't help that, or maybe it does help that I didn't really grow up tanning. Like I never tanned growing up. So I only really started tanning last year was when I was in Europe. I would sit out in the sun a lot because I really wanted like a gnarly tan line because I know people don't like tan lines, but personally I love a tan line. Especially when it's at the waist and you could take like a slutty little waist tan line picture. That's cunt. I love that. Or like even if you have a farmer's tan, like that's fucking cunt. Like I love that. And you take a picture of it and you're like, you look so hot. You know, I think it's hot. Like it's a summer vibe. It's hot. It's hot to do that. Now, do this at your own risk. I'm probably not going to do this forever in my life, but you know what? I'm in my early 20s. I'm trying to vibe. And, also, I haven't really started tanning since last year. Like, literally before that, like, I was rarely out in the sun. And when I did, like, I would wear sunscreen and, like, I wasn't trying to tan. Like, I only really tried tanning last year. And, you know, it's fine. It's fine. I don't know. It's bad for you. You'll get wrinkles faux show. And you'll get leathery skin faux show. But, you know, sometimes I want that tan. Sometimes I want that early tan line. And that's on my bucket list. Okay? Next, go to Pride. Oh, yeah. I wrote go to Pride. So it's Pride Month right now. Happy Pride, be who you are for your pride. Yeah. Anyway, I want to go to a Pride event. I went last year to London's Pride. It was kind of like whatever. And I also been to LA's Pride, whatever. Okay. Every Pride event I've gone to has kind of been mid. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie to you. But, I don't know. I feel like it was just a fun thing to write down, so I did it. But like low-key Pride events are boring. But I think going out like clubbing during Pride is fun. What's next? Go to Yosemite. I've never been to Yosemite before, so that's on my bucket list. I would like to go to Yosemite this summer. Oh, and I also would love to visit Big Sur. Big Sur. I want to visit Big Sur this summer. So that's on my bucket list. Go to national parks. That's what you should write on your bucket list. Paddleboard, which I've done already. Outdoor climb for the first time. So like I was saying before, I like climbing and I've never been outdoor climbing. So I want to try that. I actually was talking yesterday with Amber's boyfriend and I think we might go outdoor climbing. So have a bonfire. This is so summer. You have to have a bonfire. Okay. Last summer, I almost didn't have a bonfire. I was like wrapping up my my backpacking trip. I was in Hawaii. I just got back to the States. And this is like an example of how a bucket list is so useful and beautiful. So I didn't mark having a bonfire. I didn't have a bonfire all summer. And randomly, someone texted this because I was in a hostel. Someone texted in the WhatsApp group chat. There's like, guys, we're planning on having a hostel. We rented a car. Let us know if you want to come along. I was like, and I was exhausted, right? I was like so dead exhausted because I literally was traveling around the world for like 3 months with just a backpack and carrying that shit around with me. And I was exhausted, but I was like, you know what? This is a great opportunity. It's fallen on my lap. It's on my bucket list. I've never done it yet. So it inspired me. I was like, let's just do this. So it inspired me to go. And it was beautiful. It was such a beautiful time. We went to North Shore. We collected wood around, which I've never done for a bonfire before. Usually we just buy wood. We collected like wood scraps and had a bonfire on the beach. And it was beautiful. We were like the only ones on the beach. The water was gorgeous. And yeah, and it was like, wow, I get to mark this off my bucket list now. And that's the beauty of a bucket list. Like, it motivates you to do stuff because it's on the bucket list. I want to check it off. And that's how you have a great summer. So yeah, have a bonfire, guys. Have a lake day, read at the beach, sunbathe on a boat. Now, this one might be difficult because I need more white friends. I need more rich white friends. Like, my white friends personally aren't rich, and I need some rich white friends. And like, personally, I would love to sunbathe on a sailboat. Like, that is my vision. Like, I know you can get on a regular boat, and I'll take it. I'll freaking take any boat I can get. But like, I would love to live out that dream of like very European, like, ooh, I'm on a sailboat, I'm laying out, feel like a Nepo baby. Lily Rose Depp up in that bitch. You know what I mean? If any of you guys have a boat, a sailboat, let me know. Let me know. I'll pull up. Wherever you are, I'll pull up. Even Florida. Okay, I'll pull up. Let me know if you have a boat, and I'll pull up. A sailboat especially. Make a new friend. That literally the most simplest things you can put on your bucket list. And then I wrote for me Seattle in June because I'm literally going there, so I wrote on my bucket list. Watch a movie at a new indie theater. Now, I'm really into films. I'm really into like supporting local theaters. So I just want to, which actually I think I did this. I can technically mark that off because I went to the Tower Theater. Anyway, but I like to whenever I'm in a new place, I like to like see an indie theater there, check it out. Usually indie theaters are also very beautiful and just like cute and quirky. So yeah, I wrote watch a movie at a new indie theater. So if you guys have like an indie theater near you, go watch a movie. Cliff jump, visit LA and record music. That's personally what I wrote for myself. I want to go to Laguna Beach, eat fresh fruit. Y'all, if y'all can't write eat fresh fruit, like, that's literally so simple. Go to the store, get some fruit. Eat it. Period. Okay, get some watermelon, pineapple, mango. Perform at an open mic. I've never performed before, so I want to do that. Perform at an open mic. But I'm scared. I haven't been working towards that, and I need to like work on that because I'm not really good at guitar, and I don't know. I just get nervous. I don't know what to sing and whatever. Finish recording music's what I wrote. Another thing, watch the sunset. Like I said before, visit Mount Tam, which is like this really beautiful like mountain in the Bay Area. Watch a sunrise. Oh, I remember last year I literally woke up early when I was in Nice, France, and swam in the water by myself, and it was such a beautiful experience. I think I have a vlog of that too. I do have a vlog of that, so if you guys want to watch that too. Beautiful. Shop at a vintage market. Swim. Okay? How you gonna not swim during summer? Go to a jazz club. Go to a vinyl record bar. Play pool, which I actually already marked off because I played pool like literally 2 weeks ago. Go on a double date. That's crazy now that I can go on a double date. I've never been on a double date before. Want to do it. Picnic at Gasworks, which is a place in Seattle. But go picnicking. A drive-in movie, that is so summer. We actually have a drive-in movie in Sac that I've never been to since high school. It's been so long, I need to go there again. But go to a drive-in movie. So summer. I feel like I keep saying that. Drink a sip of water every time I say so summer. But every time I say summer. Document summer on film. I know a lot of people, we're all about that iPhone. We always about that iPhone. But I recommend you guys buy a cheap film camera and bring it with you everywhere you go in the summertime. Personally, I do that. I love documenting my summer on film. And then at the end of summer, literally, I have a photo album full of my photos that I took last summer, which there's a Patreon video where I go through that and reminisce. So if you guys want an inside look on my photo album from last summer, my film photo album from last summer, check out Patreon. But yeah, document summer film. It's more charming. Like if you think about it, like how often do you look back on your iPhone photos versus like I think it's important to not have. Hold on, let me make sure I'm still recording. It's important to not just have your photos in your phone because you never know if you might lose that phone. Whatever. It's important to also print out the photos, put it in a photo album, and have that physical media. And I think film is so beautiful because it's more charming, it's more homey. It's kind of like I feel bad for kids these days that won't have home videos like shot on a little webcam on a camcorder. Like now all babies' photos are just going to be shot on like iPhones, film, like their home videos are going to be on iPhones, and that's just like not the vibe. It's not nostalgic. It's not, the quality is just not like the vibe. So I recommend you get a film camera. There's just something so beautiful about that and documenting your life on film. It makes you also like stay in the moment more and makes you appreciate the photos more because you could take a photo on an iPhone and it could be like the most mid photo and it's like ugly. But if you take that shit on film, that's going to be a beautiful photo. Like, for example, when I was backpacking last summer, like taking photos in front of tourist attractions like the Eiffel Tower, kind of corny, kind of tacky if you take it on your iPhone. But if you take it on, because it's overdone, if you take it on a film camera, it's kind of like, oh, look at me. Like, you can imagine yourself when you're older. And if you have kids, you can be like, look at me in Paris when I was in my 20s. Do you guys get the vibe? Anyway, moving on. Paint pottery or take a ceramics class. I would love to do that. Drink wine, which been there, done that. Let me fucking mark that fucking off because I have. Where's my? I don't know where my pen is. I need to mark that off. I've definitely already drinking wine. Okay, I love getting wine drunk. Go to an amusement park. Read a book. Skip rocks. Already done that. Mark that off. Go to a concert. So in Sacramento, there's an anime convention every summer, and I've never been before. And low-key, I want to go. And low-key, I want to film a video about that, like going to Sac Anime. It's called Sac Anime. And yeah, so I wrote go to Sac Anime, which I have to get my tickets for that. I'm pretty sure it's in August. Take a surfing lesson. I don't know where the fuck I'm going to take a surfing lesson, but host an outdoor summer dinner. I want to host an outdoor summer dinner, like set up a nice, beautiful table, have a candlelit dinner outside with my friends, summertime, have Aperol spritzes. Y'all get the vibe. Drink an Aperol spritz. Did that. Visit Italy. Now, this is crazy. I wrote that just kind of manifesting, just kind of like, just in case I go. Do 75-day hard. Now, I should have already kind of started this, but now that I'm working with a fitness instructor, this has kind of been put on hold because I've been working with the fitness instructor. But I would love to do 75-day hard. Eat at Gunther's Ice Cream. There's this really popular place in Sacramento called Gunther's. Never been there before, which is a shock because I fucking grew up here. So I want to try that. And eat an affogato. It's an affogato summer. And if you guys have never had an affogato before, it's basically just like espresso poured over a scoop of ice cream. And last week, me and my friend Ella, we went to this gelato place and got an affogato, and it was beautiful. It's an affogato summer. I love a fucking affogato. And that's everything I have wrote on my summer bucket list. And sometimes I add things. Like the affogato thing, I kind of forgot to, like, I did it, and then I decided to write it down on my bucket list and check it off because, like, I was like, whoa, this is like a thing I should have wrote on my summer bucket list is have an avocado. So yeah, that is everything on my summer bucket list. Anyway, guys, that is all for the summer bucket list portion of this video. But yeah, hopefully that inspired you guys to make yourself a summer bucket list. I think it's a good way just to have a Judy Mooney not bummer summer, okay? And if you want to have a good time this summer, you got to get yourself a bucket list. And it's fun. It's fun to write a bucket list, even if you don't do anything on it. Like, it's just fun to write out, you know? So hopefully that influenced you guys to do that. Moving on, guys, I have the most random talking points. Got suspended on live for saying I'll twerk for galaxies. So I've been going live a lot lately on TikTok for fun, because low-key, I want to become a streamer. Like, I don't have a computer that can handle that, but I would love to become a Twitch streamer. I would love to, like, stream Minecraft, and I would love to be one of those, like, thirst trappers that are just shirtless and playing Minecraft. So because I can't do that, because I don't have a good enough computer, I have been going live on TikTok. And it's been fun because I do it when I'm doing mundane things, like when I'm cooking and I have no one to talk to and nothing to watch. I'll just go live on TikTok. And it's been so fun. Now, there's this thing where, like, there's, like, guys on TikTok that will literally, like, flex and oil up for galaxies, which if you guys don't know, galaxies are, like, gifts you get and it's worth $15. $15. And I've never gotten a fucking galaxy. Like, no one will give me a galaxy. Like, I'm getting these roses, which is literally 1 cent, and no one will give me a galaxy. And I'm like, oh my God, is it because I'm not fucking shirtless and showing whole? Like, what do I need? Is it because I'm not naked? Like, oh my God, like, is that what I need to do? And low-key, yes, it is! Because tell me why. I started, like, doing this joke with my sister. We're like, oof, we gotta flex for viewers. So I'll, like, flex on camera. Or, like, I swear to God, when I wear a tank top and that, like, I will get more viewers on my fucking TikTok live stream. I will. And then we'll do this joke. We're like, oh, okay, our views are dropping. Let's flex. And I'll, like, flex on the camera. And genuinely, we will get more views when I flex on the camera. So anyway, that's all to say, we really want a galaxy. My sister and I's goal is to always get a galaxy. And we've never gotten a galaxy. And I was like, and then she was like, we were just joking around about, like, shaking ass for a galaxy. And then we got suspended. And then we got fucking suspended. And we were joking. Like, it was very clear we were joking. I didn't even say I twerk for galaxies. I was just, like, joking about it, you know? I would, though, if we're being truthful. So, yeah, got suspended on live for a bit. I appealed it, though, so we have that option back. But, like, literally so annoying. So annoying. Like, why can't I shake ass for galaxies? Why can't I, TikTok? Why are you stopping me from... There's literally guys practically naked in their underwear showing bulge, oiling up for galaxies, and I can't do a booty shake? I can't throw some ass for some galaxies? Okay, whatever you say. That makes sense. Damn, can someone give me a galaxy, guys? Like, I need a galaxy so bad. I'm still on the prowl. Still on the prowl for that. Closing mouth challenge level impossible. So I do this thing that I've noticed, and, like, actually one of you guys have, like, called me out on it, because my mouth stays open. Like, in every photo, my mouth is always open, and I'm always like, and if you guys are listeners, I just, like, open my mouth, like, for posing for photos. I was like, oh. It's always open, and I don't know why. Low-key, I just feel like it's more candid, and I look better that way. Low-key, like, I don't know why I do that. But I just feel like if I don't open my mouth, I have a resting bitch face. And, like, if you notice, like, in a lot of my photos, my mouth is always open. And I'm like, oh my God, closing mouth challenge level impossible, Dustin. Like, close your goddamn mouth. But it's like a habit of mine. It's like, I think it's like a good way to pose. Like, it's like more natural to leave your mouth open. Because if I close my mouth, I feel like I'm, like, trying too hard, like I'm mogging. I don't know. All right, y'all, I've been talking for a while, so let's get into getting deep in the passenger seat. And you need to be out as a casual now. Okay, getting deep in the passenger seat. If you guys don't know, this is a segment where I answer your guys' questions. Today, we have a lovely question that I got off Instagram from Faye, and she asked me to talk about being a floater friend. Now, I don't know if she wanted me to give advice on it. Honestly, I just wrote it down. I didn't look back on the DM just now. So, being a floater friend is very interesting. And I was a floater friend throughout middle school, throughout high school, even elementary school. Like, I just never really had, like, a solid group. Like, I for the longest time never felt like I was the number one person in anyone's life. I was never someone's best friend. And now I do, because now I'm dating someone, but I hate the fact that you have to date someone to feel like you're a number one to someone. And it's hard. It's really hard because it feels like you don't have any real friends. Like I've always wanted that type of friendship where you can come over, open their you can come over unannounced, open their front door, open their fridge, sit on their couch, like in Disney Channel, like Harper from Wizards of Waverly Place. And I've always wanted that. And I never really got that. And I think a part of it's because maybe I should have initiated myself to do that, because I feel like that type of friend is kind of like, you just do it. You don't ask, you just do it. But being a floater friend's hard. And I get you. It's hard because you want that connection. You want that closeness. You want someone to depend on. And my advice for that is to, first of all, what I did was I just became really independent, and I just like never really relied on anybody. And I would say it's important to like be independent like that and practice that self-love like that, but I wouldn't say to do it the way I did, because I feel like I did it in a way where I just never needed anyone. I never spent time with anyone. I was just like, you know what, if these people are not gonna like put in effort, why would I? And I believe that to a certain extent. But I also think another solution for that is, first of all, to talk to your friends, communicate with them your needs, and maybe that will help build some closeness to not be a floater friend. But if that doesn't work, because I've done that in the past where I've communicated with my friends and they did not change or anything, then I'd recommend just making new friends. It's kind of like dating almost. Like you have to like go out there, make new friends, and you never know when you'll meet someone and you guys will just click and it will just work. And that's happened to me a few times. Go out there, do a club, live your life. Just live your life, and naturally you will find friends. I think it's also, that's really important. Like live your life, your normal routine, and find ways to like make friends throughout your normal routine. Like let's say you go to the gym every day, make some friends at the gym. Let's say you go to this club every day. I think that's the best way, because then you won't even have to like plan out hangouts. You'll just see each other on a regular basis, which I think is really important when it comes to friendships and like maintaining a friend group, is to like have that like routine, that weekly hangout. Yeah, so when it comes to being a floater friend, I think it's like, it's hard, and it's kind of like you have to accept it, but also you have to learn how to be independent and also like learn to make new friends. Was that even helpful? I don't even know. I don't know. It was a pretty broad topic, so hopefully that was good. Anyway, moving on Aux this week. This is my media of the week, favorites of the week. On Aux this week, once again, Vanilla Mace. I've been just like binging, listening to all of Vanilla Mace's podcast episodes. What else have I been listening to? I've been listening to Nice to Each Other by Olivia Dean, Fame is a Gun by Addison Rae, Marianne by Eli, Man of the Year by Lorde, Friends by Dawn West, Laredo by Leon Bridges, Tokyo Lift 5 a.m. by Cautious Clay, It Isn't Perfect But It Might Be by Olivia Dean, Love Song for Someone, Labby Cifre, For Emma Bon Iver, Illegal Fireworks and Hiding by Jeff Rosenstock. Still been listening to Sailor. Her album's phenomenal. Todd Rundgren, Chicago by Flip Turn. Hold on, my ear's itchy right now. Y'all ever get that? Y'all ever get when your ear just itches randomly? That's pretty much it for Aux. That was a lot. That was all songs too. So hopefully you guys like that. I also watched other media, TV, movies. Have I even watched any movies? I watched Overcompensating. That was a good show. It was juicy. Other than that, I haven't been watching. The last movie I watched was Call Me by Your Name, and that was like 2 weeks ago. So I've not been on my movie grind. I've just been too busy, so I haven't been on that. Anyway, that's all on Aux this week. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Thank you guys so much for listening. I appreciate you guys so much, and let me know if there's anything you guys want me to talk about. And I'll see you guys next week. Thank you so much for parking your boat with me. Bye-bye.